My friends, we have done it. Today is the day. We got White Lily Cookie, hooray, and our biscuit and topping guide for you as well. So thank you for tuning in. As always, today's timestamps are available to you down below. And if you got questions or comments throughout, do let me know and come join us in our active Discord server, my friends. A couple things here. We did recently do a live stream, which is how we got White Lily. We got the streamer luck. You can check that episode out. However, today we will break down this particular cookie for you. We're going to give you the biscuit guide, the topping guide, all the fun stuff, and go for a stroll with White Lily Cookie. I couldn't be more excited about this, and I hope you are too, because this cookie is such an amazing cookie right now, and we got the guide for you today. So let's get into it here. First and foremost, we got White Lily Cookie, an ancient cookie here, a bomber cookie, and a middle lane cookie. A couple things about this particular cookie here when it comes to the move set. We have Lily Bud. This thing is a 15-second cooldown. A pure white Lily Bud bursts open, dealing periodic damage to enemies and additional damage depending on the number of buffs. Number of buffs White Lily Cookie has on herself. Enemies affected by the skill will become entangled in vines, becoming unable to move or use skills. Whenever an ally cookie gains a debuff, they will gain the Lily Restoration buff. Once Lily Restoration reaches a certain number of stacks, it will dispel all current debuffs on the allies and heal them. White Lily Cookie is immune to the Spore Dispersal and Mushroom Mutation effects. This is so huge in Episode 1 Beast Yeast. We've seen many players beat it because of White Lily Cookie. This is certainly going to help me as a free-to-play player get further, get better, and help you as well as we continue to move our way through hard mode of Beast Yeast. Now, Lily Bud periodic damage up to 3 hits over a span of 1.2 seconds. Single hit damage 178%. Damage relative to max HP 22.5%. Extra damage 15% per 1 times buff on self, capped at 500%. All damage resist plus 30%. Vines, enemies ensnared and unable to use skill for 2.5 seconds. Effect after Vine's duration is over or target is immune. Move speed minus 80% for 8 seconds. Damage plus 25% stacks up to ×1. Damage after Vine's duration is over or target is immune. 155% of attack. Lily Restoration passive gains 1 time stack per 5 times debuff on White Lily Cookie or allies. Lily Restoration at 21 stacks dispels allies' debuffs and heals them for 122% of attack. Passive debuff resist 30%. Crazy. Such an OP ancient. It is incredible how amazing this cookie is. And I'm very, very fortunate to have White Lily. And on top of that, we do have the free-to-play player's guide on your opportunity to try and get White Lily and how you can get that guaranteed one as well. So we'll have that down below. Amazing. All right, so before we get into the biscuits and the toppings, a couple things here in particular. Let's go ahead and we are absolutely going to level this cookie up. Actually, even better, because this is, yeah, we'll do that. I was going to say we'll use our 80, but I'll save it actually because we got a ton of experience. So we'll go ahead and do it this way. Boom. Absolutely amazing. You can see that power level just go whoop. And then on top of that, we'll do this. We're going to max level here, get our bomber stuff all the way up. We got plenty of skill level. That's going to add a ton of damage hit percent there. Huge. Now we're ready to go with White Lily. Just about. So now let's go ahead and talk about the biscuits. So a couple things with the biscuits here. It is a bomber cookie. You can see I have 1 legendary. I've been very, very fortunate on this account to have a lot of legendaries actually. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one. Okay. We're going to equip it. And then additionally, what we do want to do obviously is when it makes sense, we can level them up. They do go up to 20. I'm actually going to go, what I should do is actually use the same one here. I'm going to move this one over actually. We're going to do that 100. That is a-okay. We're okay with that. And then let's level this one up all the way. Not quite, only to 19. We'll go to 15 here for now, making this a little bit stronger. I like the damage resist bypass specifically on this cookie. Now, a couple things about this. This gives us huge attack, huge HP out of the gate. Additionally, a couple things around this. Certainly, we can use the attune and change some of these up. We also have the reset that we can do if we don't want to use damage resist bypass. However, I'm going to keep it on here. I'm going to tell you and give you some ideas of a couple things that will work nicely. Attack, absolutely going to want attack on this cookie. Damage resist bypass, absolutely. You're going to want cooldown. All those are very, very big. If you want more survivability, we always want that damage resist right there, 5 to 10. So all those are going to be key ones there for you. You may want to consider defense and HP as well as secondaries, crit in there. As kind of secondaries, but those are all the main ones that I would focus on for this particular cookie. And hopefully over time we'll get a little bit better in some of these legendaries, but for now this one's going to work just fine for us. So those are all the considerations that you want to make here. Certainly if you can, get a legendary Beascuit in there because you're going to get the most attack and the greatest HP. And then over time what you're going to do is once you hit 20, you start to cycle them down through your cookies as well. So I want to leave you with that other tip and trick. And if you do need to unequip them, you got them right there. All right, so that is the legendary spicy Beascuit right there for you in terms of how we're going to leverage White Lily. And then here's what we're going to do with our toppings. So again, toppings are still very, very important. There's kind of three methodologies that you can think about White Lily. The first and foremost is, and the one that I'm going to use, is attack. I want White Lily to be totally loaded in attack, absolutely. And that's what we're going to go with here for this cookie. Now, on top of that, while these are going up, there's two other ones that you can think about. If you're running a less beefy team or running some of the harder stuff and you need more survivability, damage resist is a good way to go with the solid almonds as well. That one can do really, really well. And then also cooldown as kind of that third option. So those are all some options that you can consider for your particular cookie here. We're going to equip this one. We're going to look here. We'll equip that one. Here we'll equip this. This one we'll hang on to for a second. Crit cooldown. We'll keep that one. And here we got amplify buff, debuff resist, and attack speed. We'll go with this one here. All right. So very, very important there, like I said, in terms of things that you can consider. We want to be on full-blown attack. We want a lot of that damage in. That's the way that I'm building White Lily Cookie. We gave you two of those other options and considerations. However, and what does matter though, is these bonus effects. So again, similar to the Beascuits, you definitely want to be on attack regardless as kind of a key one. Cooldown is a key one. And then that damage resist is a key one as well. Now, a little bit different again because of the Beascuits. Beascuits, I would definitely favor that bypass if you can. However, here, these are the three that you're definitely going to want to be on. Again, for squishiness, HP, defense as that additional backup as well. And then some of the other ones that you can get in there too. So that's really kind of our tier 1 and then tier 2 in terms of those bonus effects. And then when you saw as I was going around, we were trying to prioritize attack, and then a little bit more of that cooldown and damage resist in there as well, like I had said, for my particular cookies toppings of choice here. So that is exactly where we're at. Now you can look at everything right here in terms of what I have for White Lily. We got good attack in there. We got that additional HP that will go up as we level the Beascuit. And then we do have the damage resist bypass. You can't see it right behind me, but I do get the 8.8%, which is huge. We have our lovely crit percent at 20. We got our initial cooldown at 4, defense, attack, and HP. Total power at 550k. Attack here at 57%, almost a little bit 8% defense, attack speed, crits at 7.7, cooldown at 1, so not great again on that cooldown. Damage resist at 3.2%, not great. Amplify buff and debuff resist, not great. So heavily biased towards dealing damage with mine, and that is how we have White Lily set up for you in today's guide. Let's go ahead and go for a run with White Lily because we do have a lot of fun with this one. We will go to world exploration here. We're going to go over to dark mode. And go all the way back here to Hall of Enlightenment. I love 829, one of my favorites. Now we do have Not the toppings that we really want, but we do like to run this one. Let's go find our biased team, as I like to call it. We're going to edit everything out here. Add White Lily. There we go. There we go. Here we go. And here we go. So we got 550 versus the team of enemies, and in particular, Labyrinth Tactician. Let's go for it, my friends here. Yes, we will start anyway. As we're doing that, a couple things for you. As always, here's the moveset. You can see that thing. Boom, huge damage. We got swag and merch available to you, so thank you for that. Another great way to support, as always. Here we go. Here's the moveset. Oh, so awesome. So awesome. Couldn't be more excited about this, my friends. Boom. There we go. There we go. And here we are. Boom. And on to one more after this. Pretty fast, kind of. We're at 12, so we only cut 2 seconds off. Again, a big consideration there if you want to go down the speed up way, but we're heavily biased on our attack. Huge damage there, almost 400,000 right to the beefy Labyrinth Tactician. In dark mode, 829, my friends. And that concludes today's topping guide for White Lily. Like I said, I could not be more excited about this cookie with the new release of Beast Yeast. We had so much fun streaming and incredible luck pulling this thing that's allowed me to make this guide here for you today. I certainly hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, if you still got questions, if you got comments, do let me know because I'd love to hear from you. And again, feel free to join us in our active, amazing Discord community as well. So a couple things, we covered White Lily Cookie as White Lily Cookie's moveset and a little bit of background on that. We went through your biscuits and your toppings of choice, things to consider, and make sure that you have in mind as you build out your White Lily Cookie. With that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you as always for your support. I appreciate the likes and the subs as we grow this community. And on top of that, as always, to all our members, we do have memberships available to you. It's a nice way to support the channel, along with our affiliate links if that's something you're looking for. Yeah, well, there are things in there that you're probably looking for. It's a nice way. And socials, please feel free to stay connected all the time. At me, all those fun things. I'd love to see fan art, particularly White Lily right now. So with that, I wish you the best of luck with your White Lily cookies. For those of you that have it and are building White Lily out, and for those of you that are still looking, we do have that free to play player guide. I'll have it down below. You can check that out and all the other great content that we have here for you. With that, best of luck with White Lily Cookie. We'll see you out there in Beast Yeast, my friends. Until next time, take care and keep on running.